Hello, church family. Today is Thursday, September 21st, and this is our weekly update. Our verse of the month, Romans 8, 28 and 29, has been encouraging us to see everything that goes on in our lives, everything that impacts us, to be able to see that through this lens of God's sovereignty, God's wisdom, God's goodness, and God's purposes, and knowing that He's using all things to help us to be more like Jesus. And so whatever happens in our lives, that we know that there is at least one thing for sure that God is doing, and that is that He is wanting us to respond to what's happening in faith and trust in Him so we become more like Christ. And the verse says this, "And we know that for those who love God, all things work together for good. For those He foreknew, He also predestined to be conformed to the image of His Son, that He might be the firstborn among many brothers." We have several birthdays coming up this week. On the 24th, Elin Mishler and Keith Tyler share a birthday. On the 25th, Ron Copeland and Will Fry have birthdays. And then on the 27th, Don Baker, Dick German, and Brookston Minor also celebrate a birthday. So happy birthday to all of you. Have a great week. Coming up on Sunday, we have our child and baby dedication. That we've got 6 or 7 families already involved in that. If you've not signed up for that and you'd like to participate, be sure to contact Pastor Nate at inchambers@eastsidebc.com. Again, touch base with Pastor Nate. We'll get you all set up for that. Also, we have our first of 2 work days coming up this Saturday. We need to expand the nursery for the number of babies that we have. And so coming up this Saturday, we're going to have the first work day. And if you can help with that, we'd love you just to show up. If you could sign up, that would help. But if you're not sure if you can make it, but you could just show up to help. Many hands will help that project to go well. Then our next one is going to be on the next Saturday on the 30th. Coming up tomorrow on Friday is the September anniversary and birthday luncheon at the Beef House. If you would be interested in that, you can touch base with Kay Lamb. Her phone number is 361-9674. Again, that's 361-9674. And again, that's for anybody that wants to go. It's a good opportunity for some of the church family to connect over a meal. Well, coming up next Wednesday, September 27th, we're going to have a starting point class. And our starting point class is for those who want to know a little more about our church and then also want to partner with us in the work of ministry. So if that's you, or if there's somebody that you're sitting around on Sunday mornings, or somebody that you're, as a friend of yours, has been coming to church for a while, I would encourage you to ask them to participate in that class, or maybe show up with them. But again, that's next Wednesday, 6 o'clock in the chapel. Then on October 6th and 7th, we're having a vertical marriage conference here at the church. That is a ministry of Family Life Today. And so we can always use help working on marriages, helping them be strong. And there's more information in text and emails coming out, so be alert to that. Well, the resource of the week, I want to point you to a website. It's BibleProject.com. BibleProject.com. And that website has great resources that creatively summarize the books of the Bible, biblical themes, key theological truths. They've got these sketches and just videos, great stuff. And so I, again, encourage you to check that out, BibleProject.com. Well, coming up this Sunday, I'm looking forward to preaching from Romans chapter 1, verses 18 to 23. The title of the message is Unrighteous Rejection. That God has made Himself known to the world through creation. But in our sin, we rebel against Him, we suppress the truth, and that we refuse to honor Him. And so on Sunday morning, we're going to see God's response to our rebellion and the consequences of our unrighteous rejection of Him. Well, verse of the day, Psalm 77, 13 to 15 says, "Your way, O God, is holy." What God is great like our God? You are the God who works wonders. You have made known your might among the peoples. And with your arm, you have redeemed your people. We have a great God who is with us, who has redeemed us, who works through us, who is great, who is holy. And because of that, we can have great confidence, whatever we face, knowing that He's at work helping us to be more like Christ so that we will help others know, love, and live for Him. Well, have a great rest of the week. I look forward to seeing you on Sunday. May God bless you.